James, always lovely to see you. Bit of a wind-up merchant on socials. I've seen your post to Trent Alexander-Arnold. How did that conversation go?
No, the conversation wasn't about anything to do with that. I was just having a bit of banter with Trent. Trent's a good friend of mine and we get on really well, so yeah, tongue-in-cheek banter.
So nothing said about that game at all?
That's in the past. In the past we were just having a little mess around.
Fair enough, fair enough. How much are you loving life at Spurs? Certainly from the outside it looks like you're buzzing to be there.
Yeah, no, we've had a really good start, to be fair, and like I've said on numerous occasions now, when you go into a new club and you're a new signing, it can sometimes take a little bit of time to adapt and stuff, but it kind of hasn't really. I feel like I've been at Spurs for ages, which is a weird kind of feeling, but it just kind of fits, and the new manager's brilliant as well, so everything's good really, and we've started the season well, and we know it's a long old season. There's going to be bumps in the road, especially like this early into the new manager's project, which is what he's trying to build, but we've got off to a pretty good start and just hoping that can continue. Yeah.
What is it? Why do you think you've fitted in there so quickly?
I don't know, like the feel of the club, I think it just kind of suits me, you know. The fans have been brilliant with me, made me feel so welcome, made me feel $1 million, which is allowing me to go and perform on the pitch, you know, and that's all I want to do really. I just want to go out there and play well and perform and be the man who can take Spurs to the next level, and I think we've started really well. Like I said, the team's really buying into what the manager's trying to create, which is important to his messages, his philosophy, because like you forget that he's new in the door as well. So yeah, good stuff.
How much does that help actually? It feels as if it's almost Spurs 2.0 a little bit.
Like he has come in and he's had his way, and his way of playing and his methods and the way he wants us to train day in day out it's like infectious almost, you know. Like you can't have an off day with him. There's no day where you can go out and be half-hearted and just think, I'm going to get through every training, every session, every training day is intense. It's hard. It's his way, but we're reaping the rewards of that at the minute on the pitch on a Saturday, so long may that continue.
Yeah, I mean, he's become a bit of a media favourite as well. You know, very open, very honest, which a lot of people like. Is quite similar to your personality whenever you come up and talk to us as well. How much is that helping the mood around the camp as well?
Yeah, no, I think the gaffer's a good man first and foremost. One of the first things he said to us on one of his first days was, be a decent human being and we'll get on just fine. And I think that's like one of his morals, and you can tell by the way he carries himself, the way he speaks to people, the way he speaks to the media. He's just a good man. He's open, he's honest, he's straight to the point. We'll call a spade if you like, you know, like he's very direct and there's no mucking about really. So and that's just refreshing, you know. So you don't want managers who are giving mixed messages and having favourites and all that sort of stuff. He's straight and narrow, honest, good hard-working man, which is the foundation of what he bases his teams off. So and that's like infectious to his players. He's
got a good sense of humour as well, hasn't he? Have you had much banter about the Australia game coming up?
He saves that more for you lot than as players. We're very football focused. I think you need to come more often if you want to get a bit more banter out of him. He doesn't really have that with the players, but no, it's great to see that side of him because, like I said, he's a good man and he treats you like with lots of respect.
With things going so well, I know you love a little bit of banter with your teammates, and I know you wanted to play with Harry Kane at Spurs. Obviously, he's gone elsewhere. You've taken the shirt, and Spurs are top of the league. Have you ribbed him at all about that?
No. Harry's, for me, is the best number 9 in the world, I think, to be honest. I'm not sure there's anyone better than him as a number 9, so none of that. I wish we could have kept Harry, obviously, but he's gone on to his new journey. He started brilliantly, as I knew he would, because he's a top player and top professional, so none of that, just a new chapter for both of us. Yeah.
Just wondering whether you've watched the Beckham documentary. A lot of chat about that. He seems like your type of player. What did you make of it?
I thought it was fantastic, to be honest. Bex was my hero growing up. In my early football days, I was kind of a United fan. So he was at the forefront of that. He was he was the guy who I had on the back of my shirt and went into the garden practicing his free kicks and stuff. The amount of times in like school lessons I'd just be watching David Beckham free kicks on YouTube was silly, really. So I absolutely loved it. Unbelievable insight. People forget how good a player he was, you know, because he kind of had the celebrity lifestyle, but people forget the actual quality he had in that right foot. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed watching a documentary on a hero of mine.
Yeah, I saw on social media Gary Neville talks about players needing a cause, like a why almost, and he said his personal why was to never leave Manchester United. So he wanted to be the best player he could possibly be, so he was never transferred out of Manchester United. And he said David Beckham's why was to be not just the best footballer in the world, but a global superstar. I wonder what motivates you. What's your why, if you like?
Football's my why. I just love footy. Yeah, I always have done. I think I always will. You obviously see and hear stories of players who sometimes can fall out of love with the game or retire early or don't want to go into coaching or anything to do with the game. I just love footy and always have, always will. Just can't see myself ever falling out of love with the game. So that's my why. Footy.
So coaching post-career in that case?
Oh, who knows? I haven't actually thought. I hope I've got many years left in the tank yet. But who knows? Long way away potentially. Yeah.
And 2028. Hoping to be still playing for England then? Exciting to have a home tournament.
Of course, yeah, hoping, yeah. We saw the support in the last Euros that was the majority was at Wembley for our games, and that was outstanding. And you know, it's another European Championships on home soil, UK and Ireland, and I even saw some of the games are going to be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which would be fantastic. So yeah, of course, hoping, yeah.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.